Welcome to the world of beer. Here, we'll explore the many different types of beer available, from light and refreshing lagers to rich and flavorful ales. We'll learn about the brewing process, from the grain to the glass, and discover the different ingredients that make each beer unique. We'll also find out how to pair beer with food, and how to serve it properly. So pull up a chair, grab a pint, and let's explore the wonderful world of beer. Let's go.
Number 1. In 2015, a fan of the Australian band Peking Duck got backstage at their concert by adding himself as a family member on their wiki page and showing it to security. The band wasn't even upset, saying, "We ended up having a bunch of beers with him and he was an absolute legend." Number 2. China creates so much synthetic diamonds that are identical to real diamonds that prices of diamonds are being driven down, and De Beers has created a university to study how to identify natural and man-made diamonds because no experts can tell the difference.
Number 3. Two trapped miners once asked for an iPod with the Foo Fighters music on it to keep their spirits up. After hearing this, Dave Grohl wrote a note saying, "I want you to know that when you come home, there's 2 tickets to any Foo show, anywhere, and 2 cold beers waiting for you."
Number 4. Former Prime Minister of Australia Bob Hawke had a serious accident at 17. This near-death experience acted as his catharsis, driving him to make the most of his talents and not let his abilities go to waste. Later he set a world record by drinking 1.4 liters of beer in 11 seconds.
Number 5. Niels Bohr was gifted a house with free beer for life on winning the Nobel. The beer pipeline was connected from the Carlsberg brewery next door to this house. Bohr stayed there from 1932 until his death in 1962. Number 6. When medieval monks would fast for religious reasons, they would sometimes drink lots of beer instead of eating food, since drinking did not count as food.
Number 7. In Ireland there is a popular tradition known as the 12 pubs of Christmas. You must go to 12 different pubs in one night, having one drink, most commonly a pint of beer, in each pub. Participants usually have 12 rules to follow, e.g., no sitting in pub 3, no using the bathroom in pub 7 inches, etc. Number 8. A fed-up JetBlue flight attendant announced his resignation over the PA system upon landing. He then grabbed 2 beers from a beverage cart and exited by deploying the plane's emergency slide. Number 9. The Grafton Castaways, a real-life Gilligan's Island. Shipwrecked for 18 months in the Auckland Islands in 1864, the 5 men lived in a thatched hut complete with glass windows and bookshelves. They built a forge to work metal, tanned leather, made soap from seashells, and even brewed beer. Number 10. During the filming of Jackass 3D, Johnny Knoxville, Jeff Tremaine, and the rest of the crew banned beer from the set to help Steve-O maintain his sobriety.
Number 11. In the 1600s, some monks in Germany only drank beer and water during their 40-day fast for Lent. They concocted an unusually strong brew, full of carbohydrates and nutrients. In 2011, a journalist attempted to recreate their fast. He lost 25 pounds during the ordeal.
Number 12. A Vietnamese man was hospitalized unconscious from consuming too much methanol alcohol. Doctors transfused 15 cans of beer about 1 per hour into his body to revive him. The liver breaks down ethanol before methanol, which gave doctors more time to do dialysis to remove the alcohol from his system.
Number 13. The term litterbug was popularized by Keep America Beautiful, which was created by beer, beer cans, bottles, soft drinks, candy, cigarettes, manufacturers to shift public debate away from radical legislation to control the amount of waste these companies were, and still are, putting out. Number 14. Bob Hawke is the only Australian Prime Minister with a world record, and his world record is for drinking 2.5 pints of beer in under 11 seconds.
Number 15. Weird Al turned down $5 million, in the late 80s, to endorse a beer company. He thought it was ethically wrong because a lot of his fans were young and impressionable.
Number 16. Hans Gunnar Liljenwall, Swedish modern pentathlete, was the first athlete to ever be disqualified for doping in the Olympics. He drank 2 beers to calm his nerves before pistol shooting, giving him an unfair advantage.
Number 17. Kid Rock took a massive pay cut on his 2013 summer tour in order to keep ticket prices for his shows capped at $20, and beer prices at $4 for 12 ounces.
Number 18. In Japan, beer cans have Braille text on them so blind people do not mistake them for soft drinks.
Number 19. In 2016, Graham Wallace, a packing manager at Brewdog, added "Mother F*** R day" to the expiration date of 200,000 beer cans after his bosses told him to be more punk. The brewery had to pay for the recall of all unsold ones, but Wallace became Employee of the Month.
Number 20. In 1969, the Rolling Stones hired the Hells Angels to provide security for their gig at the Altamont Free concert for a fee of $500 worth of beer. A man by the name of Meredith Hunter Jr. drew a revolver at the stage and was stabbed and kicked to death by the Hells Angels.
Number 21. Busch Beer was created to spite Major League Baseball. STL Cardinals owner August Busch Jr. was told by MLB he couldn't name their ballpark Budweiser Stadium. He got approval to name it after his family, and then ordered his brewers to create the new beer.
Number 22. Vikings believed that there was a goat in Valhalla that supplied an endless supply of beer from its udders.
Number 23. Kid Rock demanded ticket prices for his 2013 tour be set at $20 and beers be $4 for a 12-ounce. He also withheld at least 1,000 tickets a night that could not go to Ticketmaster.
Number 24. Tycho Brahe, the famed Danish astronomer noted for the accuracy of his observations, had a pet elk who died after consuming too much beer and falling down the stairs. Brahe also lost part of his nose after a sword duel with his third cousin over which of them was the superior mathematician.
Number 25. During the global hop shortage of 2008, the Samuel Adams Beer Company sold 20,000 pounds of their excess hops to over 200 craft breweries, at cost. This helped prevent the breweries from going out of business.
Number 26. Iron Maiden lead singer Bruce Dickinson is considered a polymath by Intelligent Life magazine due to excelling in a wide variety of pursuits. He is a commercial pilot, presented shows on radio and TV, written novels, brews his own beer and was once ranked 7th in Great Britain for fencing.
Number 27. British breweries donated free beer to soldiers during World War II, but after D-Day, there was no room for it on the ships going across the English Channel. Spitfire mechanics and pilots worked together to modify pylons to carry beer kegs and deliver brews to the troops. Flying high enough chilled it.
Number 28. Germans celebrate Father's Day by having oddly dressed men pulling wagons filled with beer into parks and drinking until they pass out. Number 29. During a London cholera outbreak, workers at local brewery near the outbreak were saved because they only drank beer, which protected them from the infected water.
Number 30. Moscow mules were created by a guy that couldn't sell his vodka, another that couldn't sell his ginger beer, and a lady that had too many copper mugs.
Number 31. A Florida-based beer company created fully edible 6-pack rings from brewing byproducts such as wheat and barley. The rings are just as strong as the plastic variety, yet completely digestible and biodegradable.
Number 32. 1 person in 4 is a super taster, who experience the sensation of tasting more intensely. Super tasters have a high density of taste cells on their tongue, but are likely to have a distaste for beer.
Number 33. Beer hops naturally produce an acid that can kill off a parasitic mite known to annihilate entire colonies of bees. Hops have shown such promise to helping colony collapse disorder, that the EPA has even approved their use as a biochemical miticide.
Number 34. In 1963, Alfred Heineken created a beer bottle that could also function as a brick to build houses in impoverished countries.
Number 35. In 1914, British World War I soldier Thomas Hughes tossed a beer bottle with a letter to his wife into the English Channel. He was killed 2 days later. In 1999, a fisherman dredged up the bottle in the River Thames. Although Hughes' wife had died in 1979, it was delivered to his 86-year-old daughter.